Wow, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, people of Earth, look who we have with us tonight. On the screen, we've got Tim Gluth. If I pronounce the last name right, I get a gold star for that.
Yeah,
But
you did.
RC NEWB during the week and RC NEWB for a very long time. Holy crap, it is an absolute honor and a privilege and a pleasure to have a professional in the room for once. So I'm going to get my game face on and act accordingly. The pressure is on. We've got the big leagues here. How are you?
No worries. I'm doing good. Thank you very much. And thank you for inviting me to co-host with you this week. This is very cool.
I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah,
we've had tons of fun podcasting over the years. You were doing podcasting audio side before for the longest time, before people thought it was cool. You have been running the RC NEWB podcast for a very long time. Has that kind of gone like idle a little bit? Where are we at on podcasting these days?
It sputtered out a little bit. I'm trying to respark it. I've released a couple episodes in the last 2 months. I've got more planned. It's just, finding time and finding the opportunity to sit down and record. But yeah, it's a fun thing to do. It's fun to share my experience with the RC hobby with the world, and get more people into the hobby ultimately is the main goal there. So.
Truly. And I think that's what always caught my attention the most was this was done for no other reason than you simply enjoyed it. And that means the most. You're not here for any other reasons, but you enjoy to share your passion and enthusiasm for the RC hobby. And hopefully it connects with someone, and it connected with me out of the gate. I've been proudly rocking the RC NEWB stickers and decals on rigs for a very, very long time, and I will always be a fan of what you've been doing over the years. We got Christmas cards. Am I to expect a new from RC NEWB this year? Where are we at with them? Are these coming out?
Not
or
this.
Is
not
that
this
was
year,
that a one
next
and
year.
done thing?
Maybe next year. Things got a little hectic.
Do you remember that? I have mine already.
Oh, I do.
I kept it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun little project to put together, and I'll definitely be doing another one in the future. So, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Okay, so we are going to do our best with a new wingman here tonight. I am also flying a little bit, I'm already clumsy and all thumbs as it is sitting here in this seat. We're doing it from a much smaller screen. We're doing it from my phone, not the way I want it to. And not to mention, there's nothing above my head. Normally, this is a row of radio control cars like lined up. As far as you can see, there's usually a Youmagine, and then there's usually a Rift that weighs about, 50 freaking pounds that usually hovers right above my head. They're not here. They all fell on me. They literally, the sky was falling and dropped and collapsed right on me. So absolutely horrible afternoon. I spent the last couple hours scrambling, trying to get myself ready. So I will do my best to get through here. At some point during the show, if my internet on my computer decides to wake up, I'll bounce over there at some point. Maybe might not even notice that it happens. Anybody in the comments sitting in the green room, I do apologize. We're gonna have a hard time keeping an eye on the comments because they are like written really really small down here. So we're going to do our best to get through this. Tim,
I'll
you
keep an
cut
eye
me
on him
off
too.
at any point. You give me a signal if you can't hear me or something collapses on your end. It is cloud-based.
Okay.
That's why we pay for this service. It should hold together being cloud-based. If I do get kicked out, you will stay on the screen. And then I'll just get myself back in here one way or the other. And I will deal with Xfinity during the week and yell at them about my shitty internet and tell them I'm not paying my cable bill this month. Alrighty, so we are going to make room for our featured guest. I know you haven't had a chance to meet him, so that's going to make this super exciting. He is a ball of energy. He is the wild man, the badass. He is a face for Boomracing as a just an ambassador of the hobby, a great family man, probably one of the coolest dads that I've ever met in a very long time. He treats his daughter like gold and brings her along to all the RC events. She's an absolute joy to be with. So it's super cool to support people, the good people. Give them an opportunity and a spot to share their RC journey with us. And he does a little bit of everything. You bring up a topic, this cat's got it, from 14 scale diggers to the scalest of scale trucks. So we'll have plenty to talk about with him. So Matthew, pull up your zipper and make yourself decent. We are coming your way. And before they do that, we're going to go a soft intro. Bear with us as we do this. Oh, try it one more time. Nope, that didn't.
On control, we're low.
All right, we'll try that again. We're going to bail on that. We're just going to bring Matthew in here. No transitions tonight. Sit tight, buddy. Here we come. At the stage. And no big reveal. We're just going to slide him in here like so. Bam. Let's give him some audio. Why does he have no audio? Anybody? Layout. I'm going to see if sometimes I might have him muted. Do I have him muted or is he unmute? Okay. He should be good.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Boom!
Boom!
What's up, fellas?
Boom.
Hey, Matthew.
How the heck are you?
Man,
Matthew, behind the scenes, I know we had a soft moment to a chance to say a quick hello. You got a chance to meet Tim behind the scenes, but we really did not get a chance to know anything about you. I think it's just important. Let us know what universe you were tuning in from, and where do we find you during the week, and where are you from?
The middle of Indiana, quite literally.
Indiana.
Okay.
Okay.
Right in between Richmond and Muncie, Winchester, Indiana. We actually have the fastest half-mile track in the world.
Oh, cool.
So
For what?
It's a pretty cool little start off there. You know, if you ever want to see some actual racing, like modified legends, stuff like that.
Nice.
Winchester Speedway, you'll never see a faster lap.
Wow.
But,
that's awesome.
my 9 to 5, I'm a forklift driver. I work with a lumber mill, guy.
Oh, okay.
And I do more than just drive the forklift, but that's what I do. You know, we're just.
Can you say
we'll
what are you forklifting? Like what is it that you do during the week? forklift, are you moving anything in particular, soap or anything fancy?
No, lumber. So I work for a company
Lumber,
that's been
okay.
around since 1903. And what we actually do is we take all hardwoods from walnut, white oak, hard maple, red oak. We do some zebra woods. We do some purple heart. Not really softwood, but we ship it worldwide. We ship it from Vietnam to Japan, China. We ship Canada.
Wow.
We ship Mexico, Brazil.
Oop.
No kidding.
Lost Matthew.
Oh, wait a minute. That was weird. It just completely booted him out. Hang on a second. Let me just make sure it's make sure he's not in the green room. Boom, boom, boom. We'll give him a second to come out. I got an eye on the green room.
Sure.
So Indiana, the fastest. What was he talking about? Like, was he talking like street outlaw, no prep drag racing? Is that the half mile he's referring to?
I think it's circle track. I think it's
okay.
circle track.
Okay. Up here he is. He's back. He's back. All right. We're gonna give him a second to load up here.
Clarify with him.
Make sure he's got. Yeah, I think you might be right. Oh, here he is. All right, we're gonna throw him back in here at the stage. We got you, big guy. We got Timmy sitting center stage. We're gonna move him out of the way. Poor guy. Yep. Bam.
Thank you.
It's a circle track.
We got
circle track. Awesome.
We got you back. Circle track. Okay.
Like,
nice.
Give
I
him a
can't
second
even
to
run
unmute his mic, and we will do his. Hang on. I don't know if it's me gotten him muted.
I'm 6'2",
or if he's muting himself.
and I cannot run up the center of the curve and grab the wall.
Oh, wow.
Tell him that he's. I'm not. Are you hearing him?
I can hear him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Tim. Oh, you can hear him?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I can hear him. Yeah.
I can't hear him. Okay. Why can't I hear him? I can hear you, but I can't hear him. That is wild.
That is odd.
And it booted him again.
Oh.
I'm gonna bring Bill in here. Billy, we're gonna come to you while Matthew gets himself squared away. This would be a perfect time to grab Bill and see what he's been working on.
Sure.
Fish and Bill, we're coming to you. Quick notice. Here we come. Boom. Bill, welcome to the crazy chaos tonight.
Hey, Bill.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, I can't hear him. Can Mike, can you hear him?
All right. No, I can't hear him. Hang on.
Okay.
Boom. Unmute. Can't unmute guests because they choose to mute themselves. You are muted yourself, Bill. I gotta hold up a sign. Muted. I'm not muted.
There we go.
There you are. Got you.
No, we're good.
We got you.
Understand what I was saying?
Hey, I was a little rusty on my lip reading. We're stumbling through tonight, my friend. We're working our way through this chaos.
I feel like this is the first step after MySpace chats.
Yeah. It feels that way. Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on the green room and see if he gets himself squared away and makes his way back here. In the meantime, Billy, I think you said something about beat the freeze. When is that happening?
Beat the Freeze is next weekend, actually. Next Saturday. It's a one-day event down there. They've been making sure the trails are clear and ready.
What?
It's one day. So I think there'll be a few vendors from what I've heard. I know Kirby will have a small booth there and just a couple vendors. But it's a pure go out and trail day, which will be really cool to see it this time of year for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Where's that going to be held?
That's at the same location as Beat the Creek in Rocktober. It's in Maysville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
This will be
Very
their
cool.
first winter event ever. So kind of interesting.
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
So, but I think they're going to have a good crowd from what I'm hearing. So hopefully it stays. Right now, we're just getting over about 4 inches of snow. I'm really hoping it gets cold and freezes, but as of right now, it looks like it's going to be in the 20s. So I'd rather see it good and packed.
Holy smokes!
So yeah, we don't need another mud fest like we had. I mean, granted, that was a memory that's never going to die, but we don't need that again.
So, wow, you guys are going to well, you know what? It's appropriate. Named very appropriately. So we'll let that be. Perfect. Beat the freeze.
Beat
The
the
weather
freeze.
is right. So we got your friend. We've got your friend in the house. We got your boy, Matthew Maynard, with us.
Mr. Matt.
You've painted hard bodies. I know he's pushed you to start going a little bit more hard body. Was this the first year that you started dabbling with hard bodies?
No, I've done some before. I just don't like doing them as much. I don't like the process of painting them. You have to back tape.
Okay.
And I'm not as much of a fan as the Lexan.
Okay. You have what you... Yep.
Yeah, I've got 2 hard bodies sitting over there to paint right now, and I think I've got some more coming. And then I believe I have 4 Lexan coming right now. So the winter will be busy for me. Hopefully, get some time for my own builds. That's why I've been. This one actually is for me. I'm trying to knock it out real quick. This is the new J Concepts Grandpa body.
Tim, did you lose them?
Cool. Yeah, I just. Matthew's not there for me.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep losing Matthew.
That the grandpa body is an interesting looking body for sure.
I love the style of the body, the chop top. The only thing I'm noticing with all the J Concepts bodies is they're all really short. So if you're going to put it on more like a rig, it's a little tough. And I want to mention that to them that, you know, not everybody builds a comp chassis. So this short distance from where your sliders would be up to say the sliders would be, it's really, really short. And so it's tough to get it to cover that short. I've got some rough. Somebody's got microphones.
I don't know if that's me.
Yeah, Mike, you're having some
audio's
issues.
Getting a little garbled.
Yeah, and his video's a little slow. But then what I'm saying is, like on the one element, I've got a set of Rock Pirate shock towers. I actually had to cut the top row of holes off of it to drop this down low enough to cover the slider rooms. So, and I know the Lloyd 2 was that way too. It's a really, really short body from top to bottom. Okay. So I'd like to see him get back into a little more full body. You can always cut it down, but
sure,
if you don't cover, it's kind of a pain, especially for somebody that doesn't do it all the time. So I've built enough of them where it's kind of a second nature.
That's a good tip. I have not done anything with, I haven't done anything with J Concept stuff personally. I've just mainly done pro line bodies, but yeah, they've got some cool looking stuff, unique looking stuff coming out.
Yeah, Robert's done a good job coming up with some of the bodies, even the ones he's just kind of redone. But he's changing the style of them a little bit. It's nice to see something a little different. It's not a Chevy pickup or a Jeep.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
He's doing a good job with it. I will admit, I've been doing more printing than painting this week. I picked up a new bamboo PS1, and so I've been doing a lot of printing this week. Actually, I did a little blower assembly.
Oh, nice.
That's once cool. I paint that, I'll go on the hood of this one just to give it more of a hot rod look.
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be really cool.
So, but lots of bodies coming in to paint for the winter, so it should be a busy winter for me. But other than that, like I said, I've been doing a ton of printing this week. So got 2 trucks I'm going to try and get ready. I just got 2 trucks ready for a guy that I know. He got out of crawlers about a year ago, and him and his son want to get back into it. So you had talked, I know you do RC NEWB. What I've kind of done with myself here in this area, I kind of pride myself on helping the new guys out, is what I've tried to do. Cool. So this guy's getting back into it, sold everything he had a couple years ago, want to get back into it. So I've spent the last 3 days getting I had an Ascent that was kind of in shambles a little bit, got it back together, got it ready. And I had basically a brand new
Tim, are you
Gen
still getting him? I'm the only one not hearing him.
Yeah, we're good. I'm able to hear him.
Okay. As long as you can hear him, as long as you can hear him, I'll hang out. You tell me when he's done talking.
See Matthew. Matthew, we got you.
I can hear
Matthew
everybody.
just popped up.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
It's just me. I'm hearing everyone else but him.
But me, huh?
I got Matt. I've got him. If he's done, let him talk. I don't know why it is. It's very strange. I got everybody else
signing everything.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
I don't have him muted.
I was just kind of
feeling. Poor Bill. He's messing with me now.
No, Matthew's gone again.
He's messing with
Matthew disappeared.
Hang on. Let me see if he really disappeared. I'm going to go back here.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he did. Son of a God. I don't know if he's...
Well, welcome to the Fish and Bill Show.
Minutes ago. Yeah.
I don't know what it would be.
You are struggling tonight. I'm not going to lie.
Bill, since you mentioned printing, have you done anything with the Project IJ body at all? Or have you looked at it?
No, I've seen it. I haven't done anything with it.
It's so awesome.
I'm just not, again, I'm not a huge hard body fan. I've got a couple.
Okay.
But
sure.
I mean, there's a lot of guys around here that run hard body. Don't get me wrong. And I take care of my stuff, but I also beat on it a little bit. And I'm a little rough for hard bodies. I don't think they perform as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm always trying to take a stock truck and perform with the comp style vehicles. I've got a Gen 8 that is stock frame rails that I'll put up right with any of the comp ones. So I like to trade.
Yeah.
And what I try and do is combine everything, comp, trail, scale, combine it all. So I want it to look like a real truck running the trails, but, you know, a modified truck.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but cool. I do have the Boomracing AWB. I've got, of course, the RC 4-wheel drive Blazer turned into a pickup. I've got a Demon. So I've got a couple hard bodies, and I just I put a hard body onto an Ascent. But again, just the hard body, I'm always going for so much. You know, I take them out on trails, and I want them to do stuff. You know, I see so many guys that, well, we're not going to go up there because I've got the small tire. Well, I want to go anywhere I want to go. So, but it all comes down to personal preference. Some people, they live by that, and they build some killer scale stuff.
Yeah.
I just think you don't mind too much for that.
Yeah. I just bought the Project IJ files with the conversion kit for the SCX 10.3. So I've got a base camp that I'm going to print the body and plop that on.
That's the one I did.
That's my winter project.
Yeah.
One of many.
It's a really good looking kit. I mean, it really looks good.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So, and from what everybody said, once you print it, it just flat fits, which is nice.
Yeah.
So funny you brought that up. I was going to grab mine.
You know, the only thing I found with this PS1 that I got, or whatever it is, PS2 or Bamboo, is PS1. The only thing I found with it,
I'm going to go grab my IJ quick.
I've been printing with an under 3, and I had a couple of them at one time. I had 3. But it takes all the guesswork out of it, and it takes all the hands-on, you know, because I was a guy that leveled every single print. I would sit down and level it out and everything. But this one, it literally is click, go.
Yeah. This time last year, I upgraded from a monoprice Maker Select bed slinger printer to a Bamboo Lab P1S. And like you said, it shouldn't be this easy. And I'm happy it is. But it was the constant leveling, and it wouldn't adhere to the bed, just issue. This thing, I can just crank stuff out, have the confidence that it's not going to turn into a bowl of spaghetti overnight, just fantastic.
I think my favorite feature, though, amongst everything else, is the camera on your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll put in a print, and I'll go to work, and I'll be literally in my truck 40 miles away from the house, and oh, no. And you can speed it up, slow it down, adjust things. I'm like, this is insane. But I will say those printers go along with what the world is today, and that is instant gratification.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, it's just literally, you can take it out of the box, hook everything up, and you're printing within 15 minutes, and it's a good solid print. You can change the quality, everything. It's pretty much an actual printer. The other ones I didn't think were printers. They were more a vessel to print something. These are literally Canon HP printer, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, it takes a lot of the art out of it, in my opinion.
That's true. That's true. For me, I just got tired of tinkering with another thing. It's like I'll tinker with my RC stuff, and that's where I want to put my tinkering effort into. Yeah. I don't need another tinker project.
I get it. Well, and as busy as I stay with paint, it's nice to hit something up there to print. And I can come down here where it's used to.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back.
And I couldn't run back and forth.
We got to bring Matthew back in.
Oh, Matthew. I don't think he really needs to be connected. He could yell from his house and we could hear him, probably.
I think Michael actually left his studio. Cool.
I'm back.
He did.
I'm here. Yes, he had a pause point? I don't want to interrupt him, but is he at a break point? Is he done yapping?
I can pause whenever, Mike. But I don't see Matthew. Bring him back in. He's the guest tonight.
I'm gonna bring Matthew back in. Is he done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy, I'm done. This is awesome because the silence is so much more comfortable than me talking. Well, while he's playing, what have you been up to, Mr. Tim?
Like getting re-energized with the hobby. Really? Beginning of this year, late last year, I was more into the printer, and that was really my sole focus. And I really didn't care much for the RC stuff.
Yeah.
But something switched back in spring, and it's like I love the hobby. I get back into it, and so I'm just re-immersing myself with all the cool stuff.
There he is.
Is he at a break point?
I think
Did he stop yapping? Can you hear me?
Yep.
You got me? Is he done?
Yep.
All right, I can't hear him. I'm going to pull him out. I don't know if I should remove him. I'm going to try. I don't know if I should have removed him and brought him back in. We got you, Maynard. We're going to try this again. I know Fishing Bill. I can imagine everything Fishing Bill was saying all about his new bamboo, and I know he's been letting that thing rip all week long. I am so super jealous that he finally got that P1S. So let me get this downstage right. Billy, I'm going to slide him down here. Billy, we'll pop back in. If you hang out, Bill, just stand by. I'm going to try and load him back up again shortly. I'm going to see if it was earlier. Remove from stage. I'm going to make our layout right. I'm going to go like this. Bam. Still
I did
flexing
a
this thing from
restart.
my phone.
Hopefully that worked.
All right,
It
my
kept
friend
kicking me.
Matthew. Yes, homie, I think you doing that restart, I already
There we
feels better already. It seems like it seems a lot better already, bud. So, Mr. Indiana, we're going to give this another try. Are you heading to beat the freeze? What Billy was talking about.
Well, yes and no. I mean, kind of built for it. I've been doing it for years, so it's just a matter of layers for me. You know what I mean? Like it's
Okay, but
you
you
know,
are
we
going.
get what?
Are you going to the event?
Oh, beat the freeze. I don't know. Like Becky's been talking about it. It'll be the first one since I don't know. I mean, that's kind of if I want to get into it. Dan Davison and Mike Kirby threw an event about I don't know 8 years ago now or so, feeling frosty, and I had a Traxxas Stampede that I put a Nico Renegade Jeep body on and still
cool.
was running 2-wheel drive and stuff like that. I'm telling you what, about started a forest fire with how hot that motor got. We're talking about glowing red. I had them 3.8 knobbies on it, and it was just a Stampede.
Oh, wow.
It was like it wasn't nothing special. It was the Stampede monster truck, and I'm talking about. I'm surprised that motor didn't just melt right out of it, as hot as it got. But that's probably one of them things that got me crawling right there. We had a mile-long amount of people with lights and stuff at dusk, and it was just amazing. It was one of them things to be part of, and I had no idea about the crawler community at that time. I mean, I was a noob. I was still running Traxxas slashes and stuff, and I had just got an old school ZD Racing 1A scale that was a nitro, but had been converted already, and that's. And then I seen Brian Parker and Medic on the screen, and I mean, kind of the rest is history. Like now we're super scaling it. Like
yeah.
It's one of them things. I gotta give it to my buddy Chad. Like he's the one. I mean, like he is the one that kind of got me back into it back in the '90s. The original Stampede that was a stadium truck. I built one with him and stuff, and I totally bashed it. I broke it. I did. I broke it. Sold it to a buddy. And then life hit, and RC comes back around. It has a tendency to do that.
Yes, it does.
Regardless of how mad we get at it sometimes, it always comes back around.
Right. Right.
Well,
like
you've
that
got,
back there, that's
me and my
175.
autistic. What's
Go ahead, Mike.
what's 175? There's a little lag. I was just simply saying, me and my autistic brain trying to keep up with what direction you're going. Are you going to beat the freeze or not? We went off the rails. Are you heading to beat the freeze?
I don't know. I gotta.
Or was that a hard
Becky? No? That's on Becky right there because, like as you know, when you seen in Pennsylvania, when you seen that, there's some. Yeah, there's some issues there. So I mean, if she's game to go, because the mobility factor plays into that a lot, and I don't. As much as I want to go do some stuff, I got to be respectful to the people that actually facilitate what I'm doing. Becky and Savannah, I got to play a lot into. I want to make the experience good for them, even necessarily when they can't go to everything, but that feeling of missing out's real sometimes, and I don't want that feeling to be there just because of some stuff that's ain't going on. Just like with Savannah in school, your kids, they already miss out on enough. to make them feel like they're missing out on even more. I mean, that's kind of a crusher scenario. And so, like, it's only a couple hour drive for us. So I'll talk it over with her and I'll post it up. I'll let you know.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Because I do have some of the brand new 1.55 wheels left too. That brand new thrust wheels that we have.
Oh, nice.
You so got a shipment of them, and you're holding on to those right now. Are they up on your website or anything?
Yeah, they're already up. I have a set of the brushed aluminums left and a set of the black and chromes on the 155s, and then I still have some 1.9 Pro builds.
All right. Well, Tim, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to try and bail on my phone here, and I'm going to try to soft launch over on this computer, and I might be able to. What I'm going to do is this: I'm going to add me to stage, and we're going to get rid of me over here. We don't need two of me at all costs. We do not need two of me. Let's just see if this works. Work. As long as
But Tim, I said 175 because that plays into something we're doing this spring. Actually, Fish and Bill, I'm commissioning him to do a McFlurry.
Shit.
Like Cletus McFarland McFlurry.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to put it on a felony. And what we're going to do, since it's my birthday trip, right, to Florida, my birthday's in April as well, but I was just like, well, I want to go to Florida. It's cold here, and I want my birthday to be warm. So what we're going to do is I'm going to build that felony as a McFlurry. I found a guy that made working parachutes and stuff, and I'm going to go down, and me and Savannah are going to give it to him for his birthday because Victor invited us down to race on the drag strip to actually put some times up. So downstairs, I have a Limitless, and I'm working on partnering with Perfect Pass, Raz Shipping, from across the pond. I'm gonna go 200 mile an hour with a single motor, not quad motor, not dual motor. We're gonna hit 200 with one motor. Like I feel it. You know what I mean?
That sounds
awesome. If not, it'll be a glorious fireball.
It'll be cool either way.
Yeah, the chassis. I mean, hey, the chassis will survive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's metal.
Yeah.
But no, that's set mother and crawling. Like you see the crawlers behind me and stuff. But you know, I mean, like the all or none RC literally incorporates all of it. You know, I mean, the only thing we don't have is an airplane yet.
Yeah, I've got one.
You're
it's
doing
on a shelf.
14
it crashed.
scale.
It crashed once, but yeah.
Right. Well, see,
go ahead, Mike.
I'm okay with the little like the little helicopters, and you know the real smart drones. I'm good with them.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, something that doesn't let me crash it. You know. But I remember my step-grandfather spending so much time doing balsa wood airplanes, and wrapping them and using the old school heat gun and whatnot. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's, you know, and they're running little single piston motors.
Yeah.
For him to see what I'm doing right now would blow his mind.
Yeah.
The aircraft industry. For him to see what they're doing now would blow his mind.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
I seen that video of that F4 Phantom. That dude's got like $17,000 in. I'm like, it looks like it too.
Let's see. Mike, can you...
But no, I was waiting for some questions. Yeah. I was ready. I had a whole thought process.
All right, I'll throw it back to Mike.
Yeah, go ahead. You take it away, Tim, because I am glitching here. You got a question for him? Let it rip.
Okay.
Well, I'm not seeing
If you can
comments,
hear
so
me, Tim.
So you mentioned how you got into crawling. How did you get into the hobby overall? Like how long ago was it?
oh, I still lived in New York when
Okay.
I think my parents got me. It was a Tempest from Radio Shack, and
Okay.
that kind of did it, and then it went missing for some years, and I got one back, and then it kind of, like I said, my buddy, he was like, "Oh man, we can go to the hobby shop down here," and I think it was that. Honestly, I think it was John Snell of Hamilton Hobbies where we went to actually get my truck 20 something years ago. And I think we went back again. We went to I think it was Muncie, a place called where is that? Forever Hobbies, Muncie, Indiana.
Okay.
And little small shop. They got some cool stuff like some O gauge stuff, but they got a good selection of RC. But no, it was my buddy. He wanted somebody to race with, and he kind of got me back into it. I was more into full scale stuff at the time, and he was like, "Hey, when my daughter was like 8 months old,
Okay.
and we made a video, and I got her kind of standing, and she's watching him do laps around the track, and I'm like, oh yeah, like it's something. This is gonna be fun. She's gonna enjoy this." And
Yeah.
the RC princess was born.
That's cool. That's really neat.
And I've been trying to incorporate her ever since. Because it's one thing for it to be my hobby, but
sure,
if it's only my hobby, then how much is it taken away from the family that's around us? Like she comes plays golf with me too.
Okay.
Like,
oh wow.
I try to incorporate as much as we can, and since it's like you guys know Becky and stuff, and Becky's her second mom. Her actual mom, she's been gone a long time. For 90% of Savannah's life at this point. And I thank the big guy wherever he's at, for keeping Becky in our lives and stuff like that, because without her, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible. For her doing that part of it, because when you're at events and you're doing stuff like that, you could literally be talking nonstop for 2 hours to people that are coming by the table. And in Savannah, she's grown up around a lot of that kind of stuff, so it's just a blessing. Like the people that are in my life is what got me back into the hobby, honestly. And it's
That's really
nice, cool. You can stay at home and do it. You don't have to go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to you can incorporate everybody that wants to play. You can, it's a whole round thing to where I know where my daughter is at 10 p.m. kind of deal, and she's over here helping me, like she's chilling with us, and I know what's going on.
Yeah, that's a great point. That one of the many things that makes the hobby so cool. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Absolutely. Timmy, can you? No. I think I'm okay for right now, as long as you can all hear me. I just wanted to know from Matthew. We've already got into this whole fact with the wonderful father that he is, but did we touch on any of his 14th scale stuff that he was doing? Have you mentioned any of the gold digging things that you've been doing down in your basement? Because he's kind of a little TikTok famous. He's put up a reel that kind of blew up of them digging in the back of his basement. He's got this cutout, and they're literally digging digging for gold, a whole enactment,
Oh,
a
wow.
sequence of reenacting the process of digging for gold. Are you still playing with the gold diggers?
Well, see, but that reel that you're talking about, that one's actually not mine. We are doing golden stuff, but the one you're talking about in the basement, like I cannot take credit for that whatsoever. That guy started out with 3 foot of dirt being removed, and now he's driving inside now. I don't know the page or whatever, and I wish I did at this point, because I would give him kudos. He just blew up his excavator. I just watched a reel of him blowing up his excavator. It was fantastic.
Oh,
But on our part of it,
Wow.
I got the trommel. I got the we did redo bulldozers and stuff like that. We found almost an ounce worth of gold. Now, disclaimer, I did buy the gold dirt. Just saying, we didn't find it from an Indiana creek next to our house. You know what I mean? But I invested. I invested in the table, and Becky's got a video of me and Savannah at the table, and it's just like this chalkboard that's on an angle with water flowing. Right? I mean, it's a Miller table is what it's called, and we are hunched over this thing like. This is a family program, so I'm not going to say how we're looking at this stuff, but you know, I mean, we're on it like a dog with a squirrel. It is 100%. So every time I shake this dirt and move it, Savannah's finding these gold flakes. I'm finding these little gold flakes. So, like, no, and like I said, the trauma works. I have a video up on my YouTube channel, All or None RC, and some reels where we're actually using the trauma with a sluice box underneath of it. And, you know, kudos to RC Sparks and Aaron Badachka, you know, for bringing us YouTube gold, bringing us the very thought of us being able to find gold with RC products. You know, come on. Like, that's, I mean, it was epic. Like, if you look back here, see, in my camera, that one, that poster back there,
oh yeah.
That's actually the original first poster from my buddy Sluice Box Steve. That's all actually signed in permanent marker. That is not a reprint. That is the absolute original. Like, still got the tack holes in it.
Oh, that's
from where
fun.
it was on his wall, kind of thing.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. I love that you guys get a chance to dabble, you know, with the 14 scale stuff. Obviously, you've been doing it on the scale side. You've become a great face and a huge advocate for boom racing. So I know you are a vendor. At most events that you get to, you've set up an amazing booth, and you can, you know, if you're interested in the Scaletra, you come to your booth. If you want to know something, you know, about the new AWB, come to the boom booth. You've got an assortment of your own personal builds on display, and there is no doubt that you do not mind talking about them. You will share what you've done, and you've encouraged others to give the boom racing route a try, and you pushed me that direction, and I will never regret it. I used to sing from the rooftops all about Vanquish and how great Vanquish that, Vanquish this, and I will tell you what, the process of a boom build was like something completely different. The quality is just there. The parts are heavier. The way it's packaged, you can just tell from every nut and bolt, the way it's packaged, presented, and goes together. They just care. Obviously, Jason's been is very active on. So yes, Jason does make it very easy. He is one of the most engaged business owners I've ever come across. He is very supportive on Instagram, Facebook. It doesn't matter, and it's great to see that from a business. I hope for nothing but the best for a great year for boom racing in 2026.
Oh, it'll be good. It's our goal.
Okay.
It's our golden year with this one, and you know, I can't say enough good things about Jason and the whole team. You know, to bring it. to put it mildly, Ricky Tan. We have Sean Roach out of Arizona. Also all the shipping team, everybody that's part of Asia Tees. We can't forget about the wifeys, the wives that allow everybody to do what they're doing on that and spend them hours. You know, I mean, it's one of them things, but what brought me to that Boom Racing, besides the quality, what you're talking about, and what I mean by easy is it's an easy product on that part of it, but in the reality of things, it's kind of still a virgin product. You mean, like, yeah, there was Boom Racing's known for upgrades, and it's known for, you mean, the axles and rims and stuff like that, but, you know, the whole actual downright chassis design is not really an old concept in Boom. And when I got my hands on it, somebody that I've had a multitude of crawlers. I've been through many crawlers, you know, and I chose that. I chose to invest my money on that without ever having this in mind, without ever having this whole thing that happened. It was never on my frontal cortex. It was just, hey, these trucks are great. You know, I mean, this is what I do to them. I mean, and I spent this much money on this truck and I couldn't do this with it, but I spent this on it and it does it and more. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a hard deal. And then it comes down to the actual communication of the business. Like you said, Jason's on the forefront. You know, I mean, how many actual CEOs and owners do you see that are out there and engaging, doing a 3-day mud fest with us? I mean, seriously.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know, you don't see that.
No, he was at Beat the Creek. No.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I agree.
Cool.
I agree. It is he likes to get the selfies with the people. He's very engaged, and he loves to get the feedback from everyone. He literally puts it out there. Give us your tell us what you want. And it's fantastic. So you can't say enough great things. What Boom's been doing, and then obviously we all know about getting behind this Scaletra app. Obviously, that is a big part of 2025. We will not be able to, close this year without remembering Scaletra and what Boom Racing brought to us with that app.
It's on X for tiny truckers, is what it is. I mean, that's literally what it is. And the more people use it, the more ability we have to upgrade it. So now I know there's a whole thing going on besides what it is now to where you can share trails. You know what I mean? So it's
cool.
literally trail share. So like if I come to visit you, I don't have to necessarily call you and get you to, go show me where it's at. I can just click on it and it'll switch over to my Google Maps and it'll show me where you went. You know what I mean? So it's one of those really cool things. Like there's a lot in store for Scaletra as well as Boom. You know what I mean? And CarryAll. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff's happening, buddy. You know what I mean? We're all in this together.
Yeah. We are. It's too early for me to disclose any of our irons in the fire, but if my passport comes together and everything comes in line, we'll be making a big announcement where we'll be heading at the end of March. And obviously with new product from the CarryAll side, we've got a couple of new things that are in the beta test stage that we hope can be ready by the last week of January. But we'll let all of that play out as we are just left dumbfounded that we are at the end of another year. Like, does anybody want to tell me where the hell 2025 went? I can't believe it.
It disappeared.
This year went too fast.
Yeah, way too fast.
Now, We had Fishing Bill on here a second ago. Matthew, we had Fishing Bill on here a second ago. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but I guarantee you I know what he was saying. Yapping about the P1S that he just scored. And you, Tim, also mentioned your P1S.
Yep.
Matthew, do you have your own printer that you use?
No, I have a buddy that does all my work for me. He 100%. I let him.
Okay, so
I
you don't
just
have a personal. Okay, well,
yeah. No, he lives about I don't know about 10 minutes away, and he invested in it, and he did some pretty cool stuff for me. As a trade to begin with, and then I seen what he was doing and how much he enjoyed it. So I'll buy the files and share them with him on that part of it because it helps him too. So like when because he does some other stuff, so he can bring some of those prints with him and still be able to, and make his own deal. And I get what I wanted out of it, and so it's again, like you said, it's just sharing the hobby. Like and some people aren't necessarily in the position to do some of that stuff. So when I can help and be able to maybe help them with some of their overhead or help some of that, and me not actually have to give them any money or do anything, let them kind of do it for their own selves, that's it's just a whole different thing. It's giving a hand up instead of a handout, in my opinion.
Well, there was a dot. There was a dot that I was trying to connect here. And that was, Tim, you brought up the YJ, and we'll come back full circle to the YJ here in 1 second. Put a pin in the YJ.
Sure.
Boomracing at the end of this year has just dropped their most recent kit build without a body. So what Youmagine is like, if you get over to the Youmagine page, and you must have been there at some point, Tim, because you grabbed your YJ you had to grab it from Youmagine, correct? Okay. So when you're on the Youmagine site, it's a rabbit hole. It is just an absolute rabbit hole of different hard bodies and things that you can print. And you can see some of these dots now are starting to align. This is going to be a great year for Boomracing to get connected. I mean, I'm just saying, hypothetically, how great would it be to see something like the IJ be able to go now towards the boom trucks, or there's a million other great bodies on there. It's going to be awesome to see them start being adapted to the boom builds in 2026.
Ooh, that's like
it's
that
coming.
One there. That's a Team Raffy on a BRX01 chassis.
That's a Team Raffy.
Okay. It's a Renegade kind of deal. And it's about the builder, because this one still uses all the hardware that comes with the kit. All I did was just adapted on the bottom of it. You know what I mean? Like it comes your hinge and stuff, and that's the thing about us. Not to keep on our stuff, but I mean that's what I am. It's boom. I love the stuff.
Yeah.
But there's so much extra stuff. Like you'll see even in your kit, there's extra stuff. You know what I mean? It's you didn't misplace or not do something. It's just the fact that we know how it is. Period. You know what I mean? Like we know how stuff works and what happens, and you know what I mean? So you end up with extra parts, and then you end up with parts that allow you to do other stuff. Like say you're not, because some of the kits, the 01 kit, the LC70 also comes with Lexan body mount stuff. You know what I mean? So you don't have to put the hard body LC70 on it if you didn't get the hard body with it. It actually comes with Lexan mounts. So the versatility, I think, is what you're talking about with the 3D printing and what's going on with that, and the ability and how, like, because we're driving slow now. We're kind of out of that rock bouncing phase, and I think we're just all getting older. You know, and we're not trying to run after our truck or flip it over the farthest most point that it is. You know, and we're not trying to do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't like dogs chasing it anymore. You know, and we like crawling and making it look good and maybe taking a picture too. You know, like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, this has definitely been the year for scale trailing. And we're excited. As a personal fan for the scale side, I would much rather go slow any day. But Tim, I have dabbled this week in renovating, and this is something that I've seen in 2024. The hobby started taking a downturn. People were not spending as much money right now. 2025 was more of the same. I've seen a lot of people recycling and literally going back to a build that was maybe 4 or 5 years old, pulling it down off the shelf, refreshing it up, you know, give it some new life, bring it back out again. And that's what I just did with my Traxxas rally car. Like, dude, my big oversized Traxxas rally car. There was a reason that I bought that car, because it used to give me goosebumps back in the day. And that same feeling again happened when I brought it out, got a new body, gave it a whole new facelift. Now we just need to wait for a little bit more snow to come so I can get it out there and slide around in some snow. But again, you need to keep, as long as we're going slow, we need to still keep one in the fleet to go fast. You've got to keep a basher somewhere nearby to relieve some stress
swap
once
a
in a while.
crawler for a fifth scale this year. I did do that. Like HPI
fifth scale
Baja
what?
short course version. Like,
Cool. Nice.
No kidding.
Oh no, it's wicked too. Bob Reynolds. I'm gonna pitch it on here. I mean, you guys might know his name. The RC Dungeon, Bob Reynolds, really, really good friend of mine. But stand up, feller. Like, this thing is built now. We're talking about a 32. It's a 32.6, 32.5 cc engine on it, all billet transmission, all billet. Like, it's like it. Oh man, it's too nice for me. Is all I'm saying. You know, I'm a little hard on my stuff. Like you was talking about, like on the crawler part of it. I'm not. He's seen my crawlers run. Mike has, and they're not slow. In first gear, they're great, but you flip them into second gear, and it's a whole nother story. Like the chicken truck runs a Mamba Micro X on a Castle Slate 3200 kV system. You know, the thing will do 35 mile an hour if you can hold it down long enough. I'm horrible about it. The one back here, that's a 2-wheel drive. That's the AWB with the Scale Garage Systems tow bed on it, but it's only 2-wheel drive. I made it a burnout truck because I wanted to be the first one to ever build a 2-wheel drive burnout tow truck crawler. Like, it just,
that's cool.
It comes into my head, and I'm like, well, you know, I think I can do that. Like, let's do that. And it works. It 100% works. We did it the Recon G6 deal in Pennsylvania there in July, I think it was. Like, full out function works. I'm going to put a lockup brake on it. That way I can do like a dip in, you know, and get it burning and then let it out a little bit and actually.
Nice. That'll be cool.
I'm going to try. I don't know. Hey. You know, little engineering involved, but I'm going to try. I mean, if we can make him go 200 mile an hour, I bet you I can figure out how to make it have a front brake.
Easy peasy.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, there was a guy, RC Lemonade. I don't know if Tim, if you remember that name or not. RC Lemonade on Instagram. This kid was killing it about 10 years ago. and then he lost his Instagram page. He had like 80,000 followers, but that kid built the
Oh, wow.
barnyard. He literally had a scaled replica of the Hoonigan's barnyard, and he figured out how to build the line lock. He had the front wheels, and he was
That's
burning
cool.
through. Oh man, it's a heartbreaker that his Instagram was beat up like it was, and it got, it literally got banned, and he didn't do anything wrong. But the coolest part, back when Ken Block was still with us, him and the Barnyard people, all those people from the Hoonigan crowd invited him from Texas to come out to Cali, and he spent a couple days with them behind the scenes. They taught him how to video shoot, how to take different camera angles of the burnout, he got to see all the tricks that they're doing when they do a video shoot. They were teaching them everything. It's a heartbreak. So really cool. You can be done, Matthew. Yeah. You can figure out how to lock those front tires. I know it.
Capo makes a set of working disc brakes. They go for the JK Max.
Okay.
But they're $100 a pair. You know, and that's without the wires and stuff because they're cable driven. So that means I got to do my own cable crimp, run it, guide it. But they exist. Or I was thinking about doing more of a Munster truck since it's a crawler. I can use that center input off the axle and just put a disc on there and maybe use like a nitro brake. You know what I mean? Because all I got to do is apply a little bit of pressure for a little while. It doesn't have to be like, I don't have to do endos with it. You know, I don't have to stand it up or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I just got to have that little bit of resistance long enough to get them to start
spinning.
Because, I mean, come on. Ain't nobody building a 2-wheel drive crawler that does burnouts. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of them out of the box kind of scenarios. But on that, it shows you what you can do with the same chassis is what you're doing something else with. You know what I mean? I made a 4-link with a leaf front suspension. You know what I mean? Like you can literally, your imagination is endless when it comes to these chassis and these trucks. And then with the AWB coming out with the links, it's even more so. So technically, you could take a Sen body and put an AWB underneath of it.
Bingo.
I mean, in essence.
Yes. Wait till and honestly, and that's what's going to be great about what's on Youmagine. This is where we're headed now with the link here. We're going to be able to adapt so many bodies on this thing. And dude, you brought up that IJ. The rabbit hole is deep. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I have printed this body. I have so many different hoods, interiors. There's so many different options. It's impossible to print one style. There's like 10 different style doors that you can print. There's half cabs. There's different hoods that you can print. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick just one. Amazing.
Sorry, it went dark. You didn't lose me. My phone's dying.
Okay. Well, I did just have, I've been rocking the Creality K1 for like 3 years now and absolutely been loving it. But the Bamboo this month, or this recently, I'd say this holiday season from November on, they started dropping the price of the P1S to this astronomically low $549 deal with the AMS too. So you can't say no. Like it should be here any day. Homie, we ordered them up right on the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal.
Look at how big that body is.
Oh yeah, what is that?
That's cool.
That's a quarter scale NASCAR.
That is super cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just hanging on the wall.
Nice.
I don't dare do nothing with it. I'll break it. I know I will. But no, I got my. I'm a big Cletus fan. You see, I'm big.
Okay.
We're big. Yeah. Like, see, we got. I hate to say it, we're big supporters. You know, Vice Grip Garage and Cletus. I mean, I listen to those guys as well as our RC guys when it comes to, you know, in my Saturdays and Sundays building and whatnot. But like I said, I'm commit. Like I said, nice. I'm commissioned Fish and Bill for that body. Like, there's no better person that I feel like if this works out the way that I want it to, and the way that it is, there's an option for his body, my beautiful face, and, you know, and some other stuff to hit 4.5 million people in one drop of a video. And even if that brings 5 people over to the RC world, it's 5 more we got, you know. But yeah. Listen, 4.5 million people, I bet we get more than 5 when I'm doing 200 mile an hour with an RC car. Just saying, I bet we end up with more than 5 people coming over to our realm of existence. And then they get to see everything we do, from the fast cars to the tractor pulls to the crawlers to the micro scale. To once you put that in their algorithm, you know what I mean? It's just like what we do with our algorithm. You know what I mean? If we can get people to actually just click on a video or two, whoever it's from, whoever made it,
yeah,
it starts that rabbit hole, like what you're talking about, that body. I mean, like, we talked for weeks about how many times you did that body. I'm getting pictures at work about, you know what I mean, what he's on that thing, you know what I mean? So, like, it's and that's one of the things I like about what you do, Mike. And Tim, I'm gonna follow you, buddy. I'm gonna go over to your pages and stuff and follow you. And
awesome.
Get some more background on what you do, because you be on here. I know you do some cool stuff too. So, but with what you do with the CarryAll and how you've done, and just like I said, what we did just right there at the Blue Rocks, you know what I mean? That stuff, and you've seen what I'm capable of. Yeah, you've seen what I'm capable of, and we're talking about in minutes, buddy, in minutes. You know what I mean? So that's part of the reason why I'm in the position I am too, is because we do that. And again, you can post that. People can get a hold of me all year long. I help facilitate orders all year long. You know what I mean? So it's not just at events.
Okay.
It's one of those things. I try to keep stuff in stock, but if not, I can usually find it or figure out how to get it to you. And so it's one of the things about being a Midwest rep. Huh?
Is your stock posted somewhere? Do you have inventory posted somewhere of what you have in stock?
No, I'm lazy. I work too. I will be honest. I was just
curious.
So I should.
So the
I
best
should.
way is to,
I'll start posting it up. I got it's an All or None RC group page. And I'll share the link with you, and I'll start posting up what I have, what's in stock, and keep that rotating, because like I have gears, and there's a couple axles yet, and I have some pro builds. So, you know, it's kind of an assortment. And with doing that, it also helps me know what to bring to events. You know, if people are wanting this, and this, then that means, well, I know I need to bring this, and this when we go to the event, versus just me thinking, oh, I think somebody's going to want this. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
Hang on 1 second. Keep him talking. I think I fixed my damn computer. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Oh, my God. Here I come. Oh, goodness.
He said, now,
please work.
Hour and 15 in. He's got it taken care of.
It It was in the firewall.
But-
It was something in the firewall blocking it down. It wouldn't let me in. I'm jinxing
late
it.
than never,
Son of
you
a
know?
bitch. It's not working. Yeah, better late than never.
Oh,
I'm getting overly excited here. Never mind. Crap. Ah, damn, it didn't work.
Sorry, I was catering.
Oh.
Have to grab back your phone. Yeah. It's one of them things. So, what, all right, now that you've had one in your hands, what's your favorite thing about our chassis? All right, what's your favorite thing about our chassis, Mike?
Well, listen, it was hard to narrow it down to just one thing. Out of the gate, you got this dog. I mean, I knew nothing about this dog, and it
The lucky
sounds
dog,
dumb.
yeah.
I get it, but there is literally a dog that you get to put together. He's buried right now. It's a dog that you put together. And it's a little scale dog that you put in your RC car. I never got that before in a radio control car
Oh,
box.
that's
Like,
cool.
that was cool. You got a little trinket, this little keychain thing that allowed you to size your hardware. A very convenient little gadget in the box. Very cool. Then the moment that you pick the chassis up at 6mm wide chassis, you start out of the gate. This is not a normal chassis. It just feels different. Everything went together very tight, smooth, it was a joy the entire process. The only
Okay,
thing
what
that
was
I
your
fought
word?
was the worst. I'm getting to it. The only thing that I fought was the very last step, at the very end, after all this big smile on my face and I'm grinning ear to ear, loving life, it went away when I put the wheels together. When I had to put the wheels on those tires, I wanted to bash my head with a baseball bat. And I know Jeremy Kilburn put a video together last
We've
week
been
on
there.
his YouTube addressing this problem, because I'm not the only person on the planet that had this issue. So he
Yeah.
said there's a little bit of a technique and
Yeah,
there's
you
a
gotta
trick
work 'em.
to it.
You got to work them.
Yes, you got to work. Yeah. So that was the downside. Downside was the tires. Then the rest of the joy comes in building the hard body. Tons of detail, inner fenders, you've got it all. And it's a joy seeing what other people have posted on the Boom pages and looking at some of these scale interiors. When that hood is opened up, what some people have come up with, so creative, absolutely mind-blowing. And Matthew, you've taken your own crazy twist and with your direction and making the tow truck and whatnot. It's just great to be a part of the Boom Racing community. It's a great community to be a part of.
Welcome to Badassery, brother.
Yeah, badass. And it literally says it. Hey, Tim, he's not lying. It literally says it on the tube of grease that comes in it. This is badass grease, like wild.
That's cool.
So it definitely very, very cool.
Check it out. If you type in www.enjoybeingabadass.com, it sends you to Boom Racing.
Nah.
Swear it. Swear it. Do it now, I bet. Like, swear it. Sends you to Boom Racing. Jason bought the domain name.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
DoIBeingABadass.com.
That is cool.
Yep. Boom Racing, there it is.
See, I'm telling you, brother. Like that's the thing that we do. It's looking at different avenues, and that's why we love feedback. What you guys got going on, because a lot of times, the V2 directions are going to have your guys' feedback in it. You ain't that. for me to be a part of that from beginning of just buying something to, all or none, in the book for the AWB, like we're in there, but to have that opportunity, Sean Roach and Jason, without them and just believing in, hey, this guy from Indiana in the middle of nowhere that, hey, he's already supporting us. Let's see what he can do with this, and then from there, the rest is history.
Well,
and I proudly
CarryAll
represent
doesn't have a
wherever we
cool
go.
little web domain. We don't have a cool little web domain like that. I haven't bought any other, screen names, but I do know the CarryAll QR code that you can scan. When you scan that, it will take you to Pornhub. I don't know if that's the same thing.
I've never
cool.
scanned it.
It'll
Well,
take you
that's
right
the
to
age
Pornhub.
verification thing.
Oh boy.
It's like what is it, Rick rolled or wherever they call that when you get spammed on your QR code, you end up
Oh,
on
yeah.
that
I love seeing those reels.
Rick roll.
I love seeing them reels when somebody's at the fast food restaurant. Yeah. Oh, Savannah's on my live.
That's awesome.
Hi, sweetie. I love you. She's at Grandma's tonight. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna say
that's
she's setting it up.
fantastic. D-Dub. Awesome. I love it. Listen, Matthew, we're going to peel out of here, my friend. It is 9:30 on a Saturday night. This is about the time we start to wrap things up. Now, I want you to honor your commitment to please get into that chat room of yours, into your friend group, and share up what you've got. And that's for me personally, because I'm dying to see these wheels that you have. I'm in the market for a set of 155, so please post them up. I want to take a look at those puppies. And I bet you share a lot of your stuff up there as your vendor for Boom. Sure, there's plenty of people out there looking for
nice
product right now. It's the time of the year to spend money, and perfect. They are nice. There's nothing better than a good set of Boomracing wheels. My goodness.
Did you notice the new cardboard packaging?
No. Sick.
Yeah, that looks nice. Easy to open.
Hold on, wait. I think I got it. Well, I'll find. I got the pair of brushed aluminum ones too, buddy. So I'll send you pictures. Post them up. But thank you for having me on. I greatly appreciate you, Tim. It was wonderful meeting you, Mike. As always, Matthew. We'll keep in touch, buddy. It is. Hey, guess what? I almost had them solar panels installed in that backpack.
Go get them.
I think I can. A built-in phone charger, man. I think I can do it.
There you go. You need people thinking outside the box and trying new things. That is absolutely amazing.
What's that Skelter thing? I think I'm going to get a hold of Jason and see if we have him get a hold of you.
Well, exactly. With the Skelter, you want to keep it. Yes, I think it's a fantastic idea. Keeping the phone charged and keeping the Skelter running. There's definitely some opportunity there to definitely collab and push something forward. No doubt. Now, you as Savannah, already like a flash, but we've got the next 3 weeks to crunch down and enjoy every minute of the holiday. So I wish you all a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas. I hope Santa treats you right. And Matthew, thank you for everything, for tuning in with us. I think he collapsed. Okay. He fell out.
Yep.
Yep, he fell out. All right, give me 1 second here. I'm going to do something, Tim. I'm going to remove him. Let's do this. We'll get him out of here. We'll clean up this screen a bit. And we're going to move us right back here to the widescreen for a hot minute as we work ourselves out of here. No, that didn't work. Where is the layout? Layout. There it is. Boom. Layout. And we'll try that. Hit done. Nope, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Layout. Hit that. There we go. Hit that. Hit done. Okay, close enough. It still has somebody up there on the third screen, but we'll run with that. We'll go with that. Tim, it's been a crazy night. This is a typical Saturday night here. Ironically, the last fight, I'm just running off the data, and I could just strangle my internet sometimes. It's absolutely horrible. And I need to spend the next 48 hours fixing this, because I hope you're sitting down. Next Saturday night, here on the live show, we have Haley, RC girl, coming to kick it in the trenches with the lowball scum of the earth. She is coming to dumb it down and spend some time on our little Saturday night vibe. We can't thank her enough for all of her support, but we can simply not tune in to what she is doing with the crappy internet working. We need to have our real game face on for that one. So we'll figure out this Wi-Fi. But yeah, how about that, Tim? That's kind of cool.
Oh, it's
having
awesome.
her join us.
Yeah.
So, Mr. P1S, right? You've got the bamboo P1S with the AMS system. Okay. Letting that thing rip, and you just got your IJ files. So that's your winter build project, and I'm glad that you picked the 10.3. I am so glad you're trying the 10.3. I started building mod what it was. When it said SCX 10, it was for the Pro. I thought it was for the 10.3. I had to wait 2 months for this file to finally come that I could finally put the truck on a chassis. The rest of the time, it's just been kind of sitting there. But it gave me a chance to print some bodies and get a feel for it. Yeah, so if you have any questions, I promise you, you have about $100 bill coming to you in hardware alone. It's very in depth. There is very obscure.
Don't say that. Don't tell me that.
Hardware, lots of. I'm telling you, be warned. Hinges and magnets. I wasn't expecting this $100 bill in my Amazon cart for all this different hardware. Yeah, you might be able to find some ways to cheat it and cut some corners. It's fun. I would, and it's popular. It literally changed the business model for Vanquish. Like, blew up.
Oh yeah. I can't
so,
not
Tim,
go
I
on
wish
Instagram and see it popping up. So yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, exactly. So any big plans for I'm sorry, before I let you go, we talked all about RC NEWB. What is this SS side? What are you doing here with these? What is it? Super scale? What is this other endeavor that you are doing?
Small scale RC.
Small scale. That's it.
Yeah. It's
yes, small scale.
It's small scale stuff. So I've got SCX.
All micros. There you go.
Here.
Perfect timing. We held that up at the same time.
It's stuff like this, 18 scale, 24th scale. I just wanted to kind of have a site dedicated to the small stuff. And there's been a ton of small stuff coming out lately, and especially over the last couple of years. And it's just another little project for me to tinker around with. And it intertwines with the RC NEWB stuff, but I can stick to more news and review stuff with the small scale things and do some different things over on the RC NEWB side. So, yeah, both sites have been running for well over 10 years, but hopefully get more traction out of smallscalerc.com and in the coming year and the end of this year too.
Well,
So,
I think the SCX30 will help. There plenty of content with this 30 scale. I think there's a big future for this little guy. It's a very capable truck, and I've seen a lot of people printing little rock piles and mountains and different terrain for it already. I started printing like a little rock pile. I have no room for it. I should not be printing rocks. Like, I've got nowhere to put rocks.
I'm in the same boat. We've got an IKEA shelf. We've got an IKEA shelf with some cube storage. I've got that one cube almost filled to the brim with 3D printed rock tiles. And I'm printing more. It's just, I can't get enough of those, printed terrain pieces for vehicles like this in the 24 scale. If I could just talk about this for a little bit, for just a moment.
Please.
This thing is phenomenal. I can't, it doesn't make sense. Something like this should not perform as well as it does out of the box. I'm baffled. It has been my go-to this whole week, where I'm like, hey, I should really go to bed, but I could just drive that for like 5 more minutes, man, and hit some lines and do some stuff. It is so much fun. I will say I also bought the Red Cat Ascent 32. Thinking that maybe that would be a better performer. I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in that. I think it's set up well enough. It's just geared way too high. It's got way too much wheel speed. What Axial has done with the SCX30, in my opinion, so take that with the smallest grain of salt possible. They've geared it just perfectly. They put the right size motor in it. It has the right everything. It's so much fun. So yeah, if you're not into small scale stuff, I think you should definitely check it out. It's well worth it. And that was not paid by Horizon Hobby or Axial or anybody.
This is not a paid endorsement. And that's a fair statement. Nope. And you're not alone. You're not alone. People have really come around on this. This is not your typical micro. It's very capable, and it's going to be under a lot of Christmas trees. It's already selling out like hotcakes. I predict the 30 scale classes, those guys that need to compete in the little comp the gatherings, the 30 scales are already a thing. It's going to be huge. I predict the SCX30 after-scale market will continue to grow, and this is the future. The 32nd scale one, I just had to Google it here from Red Cat. That one missed my radar. I missed that. Okay. I'm checking that out now. Yeah, completely different animal. Way different. You can see the differences right out of the gate. The Axial brought a lot of scale detail to that Jeep. The amount of detail they put in this, it's phenomenal.
There.
Red and blue, and
For 32nd scale,
like it's a hair bigger.
Larger than it. Yeah, it
interesting. You do the math. You let that hurt your head a little bit. You let that hurt your head.
Right. But I mean, this is a fun little rig too, and it's a little bit cheaper. If they could just slow, put out a gear set to slow everything down, it would be phenomenal.
Yep.
But
and I guess to be fair, Red Cat doesn't need to spend a lot of time on the body. They can just throw anything on when 90% of the guys are going to change them anyway.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And I will say what Red Cat has done with the Ascent 18 lineup has been just awesome. Like absolutely
phenomenal.
fantastic. I've got 3 scouts.
I haven't
and one
heard a bad
classic
word
Ascent
about
18.
that thing.
Yeah, they rock right out of the box, so cannot go wrong there.
I have heard nothing but people rave about that. Like literally, people love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. So, Tim, I'm going to take you out of here, my friend. We are going to say thank you
Alrighty.
for putting up with us. It was so freaking
No
great
worries.
seeing you.
Thank you.
I'm hoping that maybe this
Likewise.
might push you to dust yourself off and, you know, get back there on the mic a little bit more often. But people, if you haven't found Small Scale or RC Noob, please, I encourage you to go check him out. Follow him on Facebook, Instagram. I guess you got your YouTube, all over the
all the social
interwebs.
stuff.
You have been active. All the social stuff. RC Noob is where it's at. We thank you so much, Tim. And you bear with me one
Thank you,
second
Mike.
while I find us.
Sure.
I'm going to find us an exit strategy here. I'm going to click on this.
Okay.
I'm going to find us an abort button. And I will tell you, with a click of the button, we are going to put up an outro. Here we go. Transition and see how this one works. Ready, go. Thank you, everyone.